It's wild to see. Probably not as wild that, well, I guess it's wild, but that the Oakland A's are leaving and don't have a stadium for 3 years.
It's ridiculous.
So people that didn't know that story, Brad, Oakland is moving. That's been approved.
Correct. Yeah, there's going to Vegas. So yet again, unfortunately, Oakland loses yet another team.
But this is the thing that kind of it's like it's the Band-Aid's not getting fully ripped off because
this is the worst possible scenario.
Because where are they going to play those games?
Yeah, so they're playing half their games in the Giants Stadium.
Yeah.
So they're splitting the Giants Stadium, and then they're playing the other half in a minor league stadium.
Their AAA team, correct?
The AAA team, and so it's just like, I'm sorry, A's fans. Like, you just gotten like the worst. Like, we always thought that as Orioles fans, we kind of got the short end of the stick oftentimes, especially during those rough years post 97 all the way up to around 2012. It was rough. There was a lot of protests. Okay. It wasn't great to be an O's fan around those times. 30-3 game. Still remember that. Probably remember that for my entire life. But the way that the A's fans have gotten, and really Oakland in general, right? Like, there is no other fans like, Raiders fans in Oakland. And like, to see this happen to A's fans in Oakland, it's just brutal. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it other than it's just brutal. And I feel so bad for the way that they showed out last year to try to protest it as well. Was just like falling on deaf ears.
Yeah. I mean, that stadium is, I will say, I mean, you play at the Coliseum.
I have.
Did you like that stadium?
The stadium was terrible. But the fans they were, when I first went there in 2012, they were good. Like, the team was
very good. They were a very good team.
And the place was actually one of the coolest places to play. I forget, was it Balfour? Who was pitching? It was the closer at the time. When he came out, it was wild there. So I mean, the fans, when they were able to have a good team to support, I mean, sometimes you don't like the place to play because of the amenities and the actual stadium. But other times you like going to places because of the atmosphere. It's like, it's fun playing in a place like that where the fans are in it and it's loud, and that they did that. And it's sad that they didn't get the stadium to go with it.
Yeah. And right now the Oakland is at the earliest that they could possibly play in Vegas, or all that being done wouldn't be till 2028.
And I think what's even weirder is they're still in the Coliseum this year. So they're moving. Everyone knows they're moving. They're homeless for 3 years. But then they're like, okay, A's fans, you can still come and come watch us. We're not going to try to put a good product on the field, but one last time, come. And it just, I almost would have rather them make this whole announcement after the deal's officially, like, they're out of the Coliseum and everything. Because now this is just another insanely awkward year in Oakland of the team's now officially, like, this year we knew it was happening. Like, it was going to eventually come to fruition. But now it's just like, it's a done deal. They're moving, and now they're playing. This just happened with the Raiders however many years ago, where they had to play a year in Oakland knowing they're already gone. And it's just an awkward feeling for the fan base.
Yeah. I mean, and everyone, just to wrap it all together here in context, it sucks for the fans because they care the most. They invest in this team. And the players, to your point, Steve, the players appreciated the support of the fans. Like, it truly sucks. But I also do want to point something out here for everyone that was worried about Baltimore or the Orioles going to leave. That's actually what was going to happen for Oakland for all this time. So, like, when you put it in context, the Orioles are going to stay in Baltimore. They're going to. Oakland, it was going to happen. It was just a matter of if. The decision wasn't going to change. It's a reality, but man, woof.